My full name is Jahan Tadili, and I live in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Kate Fellman, Durham, North Carolina.
Dion Tran, Raleigh, North Carolina.
Callie Philhart, Raleigh, North Carolina.
Joe DeMartin, Davidson, North Carolina.
Olivia Zalecki, Charlotte, North Carolina.
I'm a senior in college, so my entire plans for my senior year were just thrown up in the air.
We have like 10 cases on campus.
I can't just get a job at the local coffee shop.
I did have friends who got the virus.
I had a lot of landlord issues. I don't know if I can pay my rent this month. It was really scary, and I had to live off of the food pantry for a little bit.
I'm thinking a lot about issues of immigrant justice.
Immigration is a big deal. I'm first generation. When I was 6 years old, my dad got deported. After living here for 11 years, out of the blue, ICE just knocked on our door at 5 o'clock in the morning, woke all of us up and was just like, you need to come now.
Policing, and that's been a huge national conversation.
Police brutality is directly linked to the inherent white supremacy and racism that is ingrained in our policies.
How did we get here in the first place?
I have experienced racism, assuming you're not from here.
Everyone deserves to feel like they belong.
It's not often coming up in as violent of a way as we see in Black communities.
Someone decided to grab her hijab one day and call her a towel head, and they were like, you should go back to Africa because that's where your people are from.
We know that there are significant things that need to be changed in this country, and we're ready to hold people accountable.
What do we want to stand for as a nation?
The top of mind issue for me is in fact voting rights and access to the polls. People empowered don't want things to change. If they can limit the number of voters that can have their voices heard, that's all the better for them. The President of the United States is telling people to vote twice.
You cannot vote twice.
What is going on here?
Trump told his supporters that if they vote by mail, they should also then go vote in person.
Send it in early and then go and vote.
That is illegal.
Competency is on the ballot.
The social contract has been violated. People are not feeling taken care of and respected.
Vote.
We are recommending that voters take advantage of early voting in North Carolina. There is 17 days of early voting. Early voting is so important because in North Carolina, you can register and vote the same day during early voting. It starts October 15th, lasts through October 31st. They have safety protocols, social distancing, plenty of PPE for the workers, a special person in charge of safety and sanitation, single-use pens. It is going to be a really great experience. It will be safe. For voters who can't put themselves at risk to go to early voting or election day voting, voting by mail is absolutely an option for any registered voter in North Carolina.
Step number one is to actually register to vote in North Carolina. It's a single form, sign it, mail it to your Board of Elections, or you bring it into the County Board of Elections, and you're good to go. Or if you have a North Carolina driver's license, you can register online to vote. Step two, go to the Board of Elections online portal, fill out the information to request your absentee ballot. 3 is to wait for that ballot to come in the mail. 4 is to fill it out and make sure you follow those directions carefully to a T, or else your vote will not be counted. You have to have one witness sign with you. Step 5, send that ballot in right away. Make sure you have the appropriate postage. Don't wait around. Do it as soon as you can.
I believe every election is important because I think every election we can do much better.
2020, while it's been a really tumultuous year, I think it's also a time in which people are like, let's harness this energy. Let's really think about all these things that are going on and think about what systems are in place that are making things the way they are. At this point, we all know the political is really personal.